Hey everybody, welcome to Habs Hangout. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We got game number 61 for you tonight. Habs are in Tampa to take on the Lightning. Let's see, they were previously in Florida on Thursday. A 4-3 loss, but in it was a shootout, right? I can't remember now. It was a shootout. It was a good game for Montreal, I think overall, and I don't know what else to say. They could have won that game. They played well. If they play that kind of game here tonight, they've got a really good chance to win. I think anyway. If you watched my preview show, you'll know that I'm actually taking Montreal here 5-4. I think this might go to overtime, and I gave Slav the first goal. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. All right, so I got the game on CBC tonight, so I won't be behind. I might do some play-by-play because I'm not going to be behind. And what else we got? What do we got from the game? So Tampa is 2-4-1 in their last 7 games, so they're not playing that good. You could say they're due for a win. They're also 9-0-1 or 9-1-0 in their last 10 home games against Montreal. So a little bit of both. This is Slav's 100th game, by the way. So that's why I gave him the first goal. I thought, he probably is going to score a goal, and it'll be the first one. It's his 100th game. Caden Primo gets the start tonight. It's his first ever start versus Tampa. It's his 13th start of the season, so he's in tough tonight. I think the team is in general in tough. They got to play a really good game, 60-minute game. Try not to have any more letdowns or those defensive breakdowns, especially in the second period. Don't take penalties because Tampa's got a 29% penalty power play. Excuse me. They've also got a good PK. Not the greatest, but not a bad one. And so Montreal's in tough here tonight. Even with that, I still think that they're going to win. So there's that. If they do, this could be a trap game for Tampa, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So, yeah, so this could be a trap game if Montreal has a game like they did against Florida. That's simple as that. So let's see who's here, and then we got, I don't know, 7 minutes about till game time, 6 minutes, something like that. I imagine it'll start about a minute earlier because I'm watching it on CBC. Yeah, don't hit end stream. That wouldn't do it very good. Let's see who's here. Aiken. Hey, Aiken. Excited for the game. I'm excited for every game. I'm hoping for the best. Uzu, 100th game at that age is crazy. True, 19 years old. He's playing his 100th game, but first overall pick. I don't think it's that much of a surprise for a first overall pick, but yeah, I mean it's great. And you know what? He's deserving of. Not that he's deserving of being in his 100th game at 19. I think especially this season. He's been playing fantastic in about 30 games now, 35 games. He's been playing fantastic. So, yeah. I hope for the best. I hope line one's going to have to, have a big game here, I think, And Caden Primo's going to have to play well. There's no doubt about it. Caden Primo is going to have almost his best game in his career here tonight. So we'll see if they can pull that off, or Tampa Bay is going to come out and just be shitty and Montreal will beat them. Could be that. Who knows? Hey there, Matt Greer. How you doing? Last game was awesome, but man, Reinhardt can shoot that puck. Yeah, Reinhardt's dangerous, especially this season, man. Kachuk, that flopper. Why is Armia making me like him this late and want to keep him, but he should go? Yeah, well, he's playing, he's back to playing like Armia was when we liked him, pretty much is what it is. And I don't know that they're going to move him. Quite frankly, I don't know that they're going to move him because can they? I don't know. And if not, well, it'll be next trade deadline. So you might have him here for a little while longer. I am just going to put this. I got the game on in 2 places, so I'm still on Sportsnet because that way, when something happens there, if I want to see it again, if whatever with the replay on there, I can get it there. So I don't know. It'll just be distractive, probably, and I'll turn it off. Hey there, Matt Outdoor. Anyways, if you're here, say hi. There's 11. It says 11 people here. Ask a question, anything you want to know, any comments you have on the game, just go ahead. What happened to the other channel? Well, we feel it's a mistake by YouTube. So they thought we were doing something that we weren't. They took the channel down. We're in the appeals process. Hopefully, it won't take too long to get it back. So for now, we're just waiting. So not fun. It's not fun. I made a mistake and didn't know that I wasn't supposed to do what I did, but they also don't realize that I was part owner of the other channel as well. So from this channel to that channel, I mean, it's the same person. Anyways, that's what happened. Hey, Lucas. Good old hockey night in Canada. It sure is. And getting it on CBC helps. I don't feel so behind. I can do some play-by-play maybe. Yeah, hopefully it's just temporary with the other channel. We didn't do anything we certainly didn't steal our own videos, which is what they're accusing us of doing, is using Talking Habs content on the other channel, but I'm on both channels. Algorithm doesn't know that shit. They don't use humans to do that. So the appeal is in. A human or a group of humans will read the appeal. They'll make a decision. Depending on what that decision is, we'll figure out what we're going to do. No Leafs net. What's no Leafs net? Do you feel they will make a send down, or do you think they'll send somebody down and or call up soon before a trade, or wait till then? Well, I would think they're going to wait till they're. I don't really expect they're going to signal a trade before it happens. Is I guess basically what I'm saying. Also, from what I'm reading, from what I'm hearing, all that kind of stuff, it might be quiet. It might be quiet around the league, and the Habs may be quiet at trade deadline time. Don't be shocked. I'll be disappointed too, but it could. CBC covered. Well, they did all the Leaf stuff before the game. Now, yeah, it won't be as bad as before, but it'll still be bad. So I'm not watching it for those people. I'm just watching it on there because I get in the game like a minute earlier, 30 seconds, 45 seconds earlier than Sportsnet sends it. So that's why. Believe me, if I can watch all the games on CBC, I would. I really would. Heard the price for Savard is very high and happy about that. Can't leave these young kids out to dry. This is what I think is going on, and it's not me that came up with this. I read this, and I thought, this makes a lot of sense, and that is that Kent Hughes does have a price for all these guys that they'd like to move. If he backs down on his price in the future, when he's dealing with, whoever it is that, that he backed down on to make a deal, or even any other GM knows he'll back down and they hold out for that, like that kind of thing. If he stays hard on what he wants, he'll eventually either get it or, maybe like Pearson will walk, whatever. But when he's dealing with GMs in the future, they'll know he's serious. This is the price. That's it, kind of thing. And they won't try to bargain with him, I guess. They'll always try to bargain. But, that made sense that if you put out that thing, this is what I want. And you give in really quick, you're just going to think, they know you're going to give in. They're never going to get what you want. With Savard, I'm sure there's teams out there that really would want, a shutdown guy like Savard, who's playing well this year, who's doing that job really well. Will someone cough up a first rounder? I got to think it's a first rounder they're asking for him. If someone does, Savard's going to go. If not, I think Savard stays. And next trade deadline, they'll move him because he'll be on an expiring contract then. So I like having a GM that drives a hard bargain and makes really good deals, and brings back good returns, as opposed to probably a GM that the way Bergevin was, who, yes, brought us some good players via the draft, made some good deals in his time, but never brought in that, that top end talent, or that got first round. He never got a first round pick, in a trade. So I'll take the GM we got. Lucas, that's okay if he gets a reputation as a hard bargainer and a guy, because he'll get more often what he wants or close to it than not, So he's building, he's 2 years in, he's building that reputation. You might be disappointed this year there's no deals or whatever like that, but down the road, that's going to pay off. Hey, Rich J, I hope we beat these guys too. Tony Taylor. You think they're going to do a lot of trading? You talking about this deadline? I don't know. Potentially they could. Obviously, potentially they could. But I mean, the thing with trading, right, is you've got to have a partner to trade with. And if they don't get that partner to trade with, they're not trading. So I think that's, but I think potentially could be a lot of deals here. Hey, Daniel. Well, I don't really need the luck the team does. Good luck to the team tonight. ABL made some bad deals too. Bergevin, of course. Of course. There's no doubt. Wasn't the greatest GM, but he did also bring in a lot of guys we're cheering on today. He drafted them. You got to give him credit for that. Rich J, most trade. A lot of trade rumors always are, ridiculous. And I say this a lot, that the stuff we talk about in trade rumors, this, that, blah, 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 and then what actually happens is very different. So. Luke is absolutely right. What we think doesn't really matter, and quite frankly, there's not. I can't really put my finger on anything that Hughes, a deal or a signing that he's made that's bad. You might say Jake Allen signed him for a little bit too much, but at the time, that's probably how it looked like it should have been done, and that's about it. I don't think of anything that he's done that I don't like. I'm talking about draft picks too, because if I didn't like them, I do now, right? And that's Slav, because I didn't like it at first, but freaking like it now. Matt Greer Hudson, it depending on when that season's, college, when it ends, will join us. He'll sign his ELC and he'll be here. It might only be a couple of games. It might be as many as 5 or 6. But I don't think more than that. But yes, he's reported to this is going to happen. Again, all GMs make a bad decision here and there. We're just waiting really for Hughes's to happen. So far, so good. Hasn't happened. Knock wood. It won't happen. No one will speak about Bergevin trading Patch for Suzuki. Well, there was a good one, right? He made some good deals. Right. And then you're right. Suzuki is the only real superstar that he brought back in a deal. And you're right. I forgot about that. I didn't mention it. But you're right. There was one that we can't argue with. It was a hell of a deal. So, yeah. But overall, Bergevin, not the best GM. There's other things he did that I don't like. But, got to give him his due where it's due and give him criticism where it's due. Rich J, that is a good point. That it's true. I think the target was Cody Glass. So maybe inadvertently Bergevin got a Suzuki, but he still got a Suzuki. Either way you want to look at it, he still got a Suzuki. It's not that I didn't say Allen contract is horrible. I didn't say that. Maybe a little less money. That's it. But I didn't say it was horrible. Lucas, yeah, I agree with you on the Subban Weber thing. I don't want to really get into that trade again, but yeah, I think he won that one. Amalie Arena, awesome atmosphere. Never been there personally. So, anyway, they're about to get underway here. Won't be long. Got Kucherov there in the picture. 104 points in 61 games? Like, that's crazy. So, Kucherov having a season. We're underway. I missed the opening face-off somehow. Cameraman, your exposure is way too high. Let's get it right. Slav just took a big hit along the boards, man. I don't know who that is, number 81. Arbor just got in there, stopped their whoever that was skating. And here we go. Matheson fires it in. Rings around to the other side. Armia after it there. It's along the boards. Armia comes up with it. Just for a second, though. And then Tampa, I don't know who that is, just fought right through. I think Braden Point. Yeah. Kucherov shot. It went off somebody. Tampa's still with it. Pass off a skate. And Armia with it. They break out to Gooley. Is that Gooley? To Armia right in front, all alone, and he scores. Armia with it's Mario Armia tonight, man. It's Mario Armia. That was a Mario Armia move. It's 1-0 Montreal. Well, I had Slav. I guess not. Let's see who breaks him out here. An intercepted pass, I think. He gives it off, gets it back, all alone, in the slot, puts it just over Vazzy's glove. And it's 1-0. Nice. Kuch on pace for 140. He's having a hell of a season. Yeah, there's a lot of there's some point getters this year. Yeah. All right, we're not even 2 minutes in, by the way, and that's his 11th. Armia with 11 goals already. So yeah, I know he had 13 one year. Little scrum there in front. Montreal couldn't put it in. It's flipped out to the neutral zone. Montreal back in there. Galley sends it into the corner. Evans sends it to the other side. And Andy can't do anything with that. And they break it out. Arbor gets it behind the net. He's got somebody on his ass. Gets it back to, I don't know who that is. They get it out. Savard, I think. Yeah. They get it out. Somebody flips it into the corner. Didn't see who that was. Ullinen, I think. Went to the other side. It's at the half wall. Ullinen tries to send it backward. Doesn't. So far, Montreal's keeping up with them. They got the only shots, 4 shots to none. It's 1-0 Montreal. We're almost 3 minutes in. Hey, Andre. How you doing, Andre? Good to see you. Hey, Phil. Someone farted? Is that your house, man? You had Armia but didn't participate. Well, there you go. You got no proof then. Just over 3 minutes in. Shots are now 4-1. And the score is 1-0. Enjoy it while it lasts, anyway. Never know. 3-on-2 here. Tampa. Save. Primo Yang's on. We'll have a face-off there. Oh, a little pushing and shoving. Arbor letting them know, hey. Oh, someone just came up and punched Arbor in the face. This is going to be a tough night. Oh, he gave him a good shot right back. You want to do that to me? I'm going to do it to you, buddy. He gave him another one. This is a fight. They both fell. Oh, my God. We're going to have a hell of a night. A hell of a night. I think Arbor's bleeding. No. Arbor just say, want to go again? Want to go again? They're going again. Well, guaranteed Arbor and Chernak are going to fight tonight again. He ain't taking this shit. And I hope he doesn't because, it wasn't his best result, I'll say. And I think he can do a lot more there with this guy. And it was unprovoked because the Chernak just came up and just hit him. Or is it Chiarelli? Chernak or Chiarelli? I don't know. And then he did it again. So Arbor's going to take this guy down. Guy's got balls, though. Guy's got balls. Yeah, Phil, I don't think that's the case with Hughes. I just think it's a very quiet. I mean, this is what I'm hearing. It's very quiet. Actually, the experts say it might be a very quiet deadline all across the league. So we'll see. Habs with the power play here. Let's see if they can connect to make it 2-0. Almost gave that away. Come on, nice movement. Nice movement. Get back in there. They're in the neutral zone. Fired in by Matheson. Why? I don't know why you fire that in. Personally, carry it in. They're set up, moving it around. Oh, good shot there. A good chance there for Caulfield. Nice passing, Matheson to Slav to Caulfield. Given away by Nick and cleared. 50 seconds left in the power play. I got 42 there, 128 there. That's the difference. 29 seconds left on it. Come on, guys. Get set up again. Second unit's out there, so. One-timer by Ulinen hits a shin. And 10 seconds left on the power play. Come on, guys. One last shot. Why you give it away by throwing it in there? Stupid. That's, I think, is stupid. 10 seconds left. Carry it in there. Don't give it away on the dump in. Okay, killed off. Tampa coming back the other way. Shot. I think he went wide with the shot. 14-15 left in the first. Shots are 7-2 for Montreal. 1-0 is the score for Montreal. We'll see if they throw number 81 out there when Jack Eye's out. Because if they do, there's going to be a fight, in my opinion. Well, he didn't do a thing. He fought. Gave him 5 for fighting. That's why we had the power play. The other guy got the extra 2. I don't have a problem with that. Oh, Armia passed to Roy, but the defender got a stick in the way. Damn it. Roy couldn't get a shot off. 12:20 left in the first. Shots are still 7-2. It's 1-0 still. Good pace to the game. Montreal competing hard here. Keeping with Tampa. Well, actually, Tampa keeping with them, I guess, since we're ahead. We got a power. That's not how they justify it. 2 guys fought. 5 minutes for fighting each. The guy that threw the sucker punch got 2-minute penalty. That's how it's supposed to work, no? I don't get it. Why don't you guys understand that? Icing call against Montreal. Not icing, offside, excuse me. Armia is not priceless. Armia is $3.4 million a year for 12 goals and 4 assists? 11 goals and 4 assists. That's a lot of money. How we doing in here? Not bad. So far, so good in this game, though. It's been a good game. I hope it stays like this all game. I just hope they don't get that defensive lapse, or they don't start taking penalties left and right. if they take a ton of penalties here, it's not going to be good. It's a good power play by in Tampa. We're back. Lightning holding on to the second wild card, but you got Capitals 5 points behind and Islanders 6. So, yeah, okay. I'm sure they've tried a lot of teams to trade Armia. But playing like this, you never know. They might find somebody when he's playing like this. So you never know. Deadline's coming up, right? How far off are we from the deadline? 6 days? Oh, shit, we're 6 days from the deadline. I got to make more plans. Oh, we'll see what happens. Man, the deadline really is close. From what I understand, though, KK could be on his way out of Carolina. I did read that they're probably going to look to move him in the offseason. So if that's the case, I don't see why they would want Armia for that. See, AHL update. Springfield 2, Laval 1. Thanks, bye-bye. Aki, yeah. I mean, they're, get rid of the problem that they created for themselves. Overpaid him. It's going to be good luck. They probably have to retain, and he signed a long-term deal, so. Bye-bye. Yeah, and at that price, I mean, we knew at that price, you weren't matching. All right, we got a face-off happening. It is to the left of Primo. Habs control it after the draw. Not for long, but they get it up to the blue line. Fighting for it along the boards, trying to get it into the zone. They do, but Tampa controls it. They come right back out. Send it into Montreal's corner. Goalie working hard there. Come on, guys, let's get this out. Nice. Centering pass from Tampa goes off the ref's skate. They come right back in. And Armia steals it away. And they break out. New hook over their blue line. Shot. A little over the net to the side. So wide and high. Jack Eye's out there again. There's 81. Where's 81? That was close, actually. Side of the net for Slav. Tampa's going to break it out right to Montreal. Savard sends it back in. We'll have an icing against Montreal. The way KK's playing, they're not sticking anything in Montreal. Laval just tied it up 2-2. Armia is the fourth scorer behind the first line only. Well, he's got 11 goals. I mean, yeah. And he's also doing this on the bottom six. He actually is. Well, some people think that his line is the second line. I don't know. I don't think it is. Aiken 3-goalie system is annoying, but they might be stuck with it for the rest of the season. Armia is not an MVP. Your unofficial prediction was 4-3 with Armia first goal. Nice. We'll see if you would have won. You're in a commercial break. Chad loves Armia tonight. If you're playing well, if a player is playing well, he's going to get loved. Armia's playing well right now. He'll win the Molson for March. Yeah, that's a brave prediction because he might not even be here for most of them. It's possible, right? So I don't think so. He's playing well enough that, if they do trade him, people might be going, why did they trade Armia? I doubt that'll happen here. Yeah, Phil. He he doesn't want to go back to AHL. I don't blame him. So better play better. Better play better. Whatever it was that was off with him, you go into Laval, set him right. Definitely. It seems like anyway. So I wonder if Tampa's going to put 81 out there with Jack-Eye out there. Jack-Eye's back on the ice. Oh, Galley going off on somebody. All right. No penalty there. Let's wave Anderson next. I think if you wave Anderson, he gets picked up. It's my hunch. Habs control after the draw. Caulfield to Suzuki. Suzuki's pass back, hit a skate. Here comes Tampa. Nice clear breakout by Montreal. Slav dangling a little bit, but couldn't get through three guys. Tampa guy, he was trying to use his edges, and he had his feet out, and it just went. They kept going out. And I know it's funny. Not great on your edges there, buddy. Suzuki 1 goal away now. Wait a second. No, 2 goals from 100. Did he just score? It can't be because I would have seen it already. Let me see. Do I have it here? I might have it here. I don't think I wrote that one down, but I thought it was 2 goals away from 100. Nice stick there by Armia, I think. Might have saved a goal. Behind his net. Kovacevic, I guess. Yeah. Afterward, Harris. To Harris. And Harris up along the boards. He hits Colin White with that. White into the corner. I don't know who that is there. Ulinen up to the point. Savard gives it off to the side there. I don't know who that is. Loses it, though. They back out. Savard sends it back up. Ooh, Colin White almost picked that up. Jackeye with it now. The red line fires it in. Goes to the other side. Picked up there by Ulinen. Sends it up to the point. Oh. Savard couldn't get that over to Jackeye. He flubbed that. Too bad. Comes back to Primo. They get it back out now. Pearson sends it in to the far corner. You got Evans there. Up to the point. Harris to Gallagher. Gallagher's shot off the pads. Wow, Galley kind of cross-checks the guy into the corner, grabs the puck, sends it to in front of the net, and they score. So didn't see who got it, but that was a good play by Galley to start that off. Evans gets his fifth, I want to say. Evans with his 5th goal, 20th point. I want to see that again, though. Galley to Andy? To who? No, right to Evans, and Evans puts it in. Okay. I wasn't sure if Andy touched it or not. With his luck, no. 2-0 Montreal. Nice. 2-0 Montreal. I didn't update on time and anything for a while, so let's do that as soon as they show it. Soon would be nice. No. Of course, I want to see the time. They're not going to show the time. Figures. I swear it's like the clock's broken now. There's a nice pass there by Tampa. Ooh, what happened to that shot? Like right at the side of the net. I would think that's a Primo save. Anyway, still Tampa still has it in the ozone. Another shot wide to the other side. Come on, boys, let's clear this. Don't know how long is left because they won't show the clock. 4:28. I don't know what it is. They won't show the clock here on CBC. And it's on Sportsnet there. It's not showing the clock either. I wonder if it's on purpose, but I don't see 81 going out there. Is he out there now? No, it's 91. Going out there when Arbor's out there. I really wonder what's with the clock, though. How are you guys getting the time and I don't see the time? I'm looking at two different feeds and I don't see the time. So how the hell are you guys getting it? Come on, let's get it out of there, boys. Cleared out. But Tampa takes it over in their own end. Well, let's get possession here. Hand pass. No? Caulfield. Oh, my God. That one almost went through traffic. I think Vazzy just got a piece of that. Damn it. That was close. Caulfield came close there. Well, I guess we're almost at the end of the period. That was dangerous. The shot Primo didn't get through. It's in the corner now. Cleared all the way down by Montreal. No icing. Everybody's changing up. Kucherov's out there, Phil. I've seen him plenty. Period over. Montreal comes out with a 2-0 lead after one. That's crazy. Vazzy shaking his head. Yeah. So good first period by Montreal. I just hope they can keep doing that. If they play this type of game, they're winning this game, and it'll be a trap game for Tampa. Like I said, the potential was there. It's on the RDS. I get it. It's on RDS, not here, so no worries. I don't know why they didn't have it, but hey, hop along. Yeah, good start. It was a good first period for Montreal. All right, so we do have the intermission. Yeah, I mean, break it down. Montreal worked hard. They took it to Tampa, and they were able to stay with them, all the way through. Got the first goal, and just worked on that. I don't know what the shots were, to be honest. I don't know what the shots were. We were out shooting them last time I saw the shot clock. So they just keep doing that. This should be a game they win. And the 9-1-0 record for the last 10 home games in Tampa that Tampa's won, they're due for a loss. They're really due for a loss. So I could see this. All right. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Ask some questions. Anything I can do to help out on anything. Give me some information. Anything you want. Tell me I'm ugly. Tell me I'm an idiot. You can do that. I might get offended, but you could do it. I will sit back and I will wait for response. What do I have to talk about? Good news is there's some t-shirts on the way. Very soon, I should receive them in the next couple of weeks. That will be ready to be sold. So, I'm not positive if they're all like this one or they're half and half like the one back there. But won't have that logo, the Habs logo on it. It'll be a little different. So, but they will be available. And from what I understand, if you want an autograph, I'll autograph it. So, anyway, work it out. We'll let you know a little bit closer to that time. Hey, Harry, how's it going? You're jack-eyed after that first period. No, it's a really good first period. Being a short guy, he must get that a lot. Who are we talking about? Galley. He was not happy, though, with that. Boy, was he not happy with that hit. I didn't see it. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't see it. I remember seeing, I saw the highlights on Twitter of him, his reaction. So I don't even really know what happened. I know he got hit in the head. That's what I heard. Or the face, because he was pointing at his face. Harry Ice in the house. Jack-Eye with a damn good fight on Chernak. I want to say damn good fight. I mean, they both fell like twice, you know. So I want to see a rematch. I want to see them out on the ice together. But Chernak hasn't been out there since with Jack-Eye on the ice. I hope nobody's beating off Vasilevsky. Please, don't need to know this. Well, here's a funny sentence. Solid goals to beat off Vasilevsky. Hope we can keep it up. Well, Harry, that's your thing. It's what you're into. That's not me. Galley did get away with a bit of a cross-check, but you know what? If they called that, it was kind of a soft call at that point. I don't think it was a bad cross-check, but you're right. He did to set up the goal. I said it when it happened. Yeah, I mean, Galley. I love Galley. Don't love his contract, but I mean, love Galley. Yeah, I wonder why is that? Is the coach does the coach not want him to get his ass kicked? Gotta say, Chernak did not look afraid of Jack-Eye. Gotta give him that. So I don't know why he wasn't out there, but hopefully in the third they'll get a rematch. We'll have to see. But so far, so good for Montreal, right? It's that second period that worries me the most. It's usually where the other team comes back. Somehow we got those defensive lapses. It happened against Florida. Although I read something somewhere, it was 3/4 of the period was dominated by the Panthers. I didn't feel the second period for 3/4 of it was dominated by the Panthers yesterday. Not dominated. Come on. We got to stay out of the box, Paul. We got to stay out of the box. Like, this is what I feel will happen, right? Second period, they're going to take a couple of penalties and give up a couple of power play goals. Whether the penalties will be legit ones or not, that I can't tell you. I didn't see it exactly that way, but you make a good point. Maybe that is how it happened. He got a couple of punches in there, but not much. I think Jack-Eye gave him one good one straight to the face when he was against the glass. That I saw. So maybe I'm wrong on my how I saw it. So yeah, you're probably right there. And then afterward, he was saying, "You want to go again? You want to go again? You want to go again?" Oh boy! And yeah, against Panthers, who was it that knocked Monty on his ass? That guy was lucky the ref got there first. That guy was lucky the ref got Rodriguez. He was whatever, however you pronounce that. He was lucky. It was Jack-Eye who was probably going to take his head off. When was his fight? Pretty early, I think. Hop along, yeah, tonight. Harry's got it 4 minutes into the game. And Paul says the 10-minute mark. So somewhere between 4 and 10 minutes. It wasn't at the 10-minute mark. It was before that, Paul, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, it was, it could have been better. But, I mean, no, Jack-Eye got his point across because, honestly, it's probably the reason why Chernak wasn't out there on the ice with Jack-Eye out there. Hop along, no, I get you missed most of the period. No, it was good. There must be a replay of it somewhere already. $10-minute was the replay of the pen. I didn't see the replay of the fight. Did I? Maybe I missed. Did I miss that? Or you're watching it on TVR though, right? Yeah, I don't think they showed it again here. Then we had the controversy over why did Jack-Eye get 5 minutes? The other guy got what? Either roughing or instigator. What would the other guy get? I guess roughing with a punch to the face for nothing. I don't think there was going to be a fight, but the guy decided, hey, I'm going to just punch you to the face. And then that was it. Well, you can tell it's an intermission because they're covering the Leafs. So you know right away it's an intermission. Sheldon Keefe got thrown out? Is that what they're talking about when he did. He had to pay a fine for that. That's right. Paul, yeah, well, I'm getting it on CBC over the air. So if you're watching it on cable by chance, you're getting it a little bit behind me, which is what that is. The way I'm watching it, I don't get any delay from satellite. What do I think of the Elias Peterson contract? What did Nylander sign for? 11.5, right? Basically the same contract. What do I think of it? I mean, look, Nylander's got over 80 points already. I don't know what Pedersen's got, honestly. I think Pedersen probably could have got more. The fact that he took a little bit less, he took about $500,000, maybe a little more than that less than he probably would have got on an open market. But he was an RFA at the end. So it's not like he was a UFA. Yeah, I don't know. I think a good contract, good enough contract for the times. It's a lot of money. With the cap going up and with where Vancouver is at, you got to think they weren't going to let him go. Right? Why would they do that? Whatever return they'd have gotten from trading him, would it have been the same? I don't know if it would have been, right? So you had to think that Vancouver was going to really sign him. Some people saying a hometown discount. I don't think it's much of one. For me, a hometown discount would have been like $10 million, but he's getting 11.6. So slight hometown discount. as far as the player, I mean, you know, if you're going to pay guys that kind of money, Pedersen would be earning that kind of money for sure. Harry says surprisingly, Canucks were apparently close to trading Petey or Pedersen to the Hurricanes, but they approached him and he was willing to start discussing an extension. Well, he said he really wanted to stay, but he figured he's an RFA, so he doesn't have to like signing wasn't the biggest priority. And then I guess they approached him and they worked out a deal. Yeah, you know, they say people don't want to come to Montreal, but you had to think, and I think back in the day, people wanted to come to Montreal way before going to Hartford. Right? I was in Hartford once on when I was working on a truck way back in it was probably 82. Yeah. So I stayed in a hotel there. Didn't really see the city, but was there. Very close to his mentors, the Twins. You would think they are his mentors, right? I'm sure all these things had something to, to do with it. But as an RFA, so they trade him, right? Say they traded him. What are they getting back that's going to be as good as Pedersen, like for sure, right? What? So why would they want to trade him? Well, Harry, we see it as unfortunate for him. I don't know that he does. He wanted the money that they signed him at. Carolina wasn't going to. He used Montreal to get the offer, figuring that, well, at least he's getting paid if he has to move, whatever. But I don't think he wanted to move. Honestly, I don't. I feel he just used Montreal to get the money he wanted and figured, well, if he has to, he has to. If not, um, he'd be happier not to. And that's what happened. If Montreal really wanted to get him, they should have offered him more than that. When you offer sheet a player, you kind of have to. I mean, you got to make the offer something the other team won't match. Simple, right? I don't think Bergevin did that. So I don't know what he was doing. That was a failure on Bergevin's part. BL. Didn't like I said, didn't go into the city, but I mean, it seemed like a nice place. Not only does Washington want to part with Kuznetsov, they waived him and said that if he clears, they're sending him to the AHL. So they're ready for him to be taken. They're giving that does that make any sense? You think they could have traded him and gotten something for him instead of maybe losing him on waivers, right? So unless there's something up with Kuznetsov I don't know about. And wasn't Kuznetsov the guy that got busted with the coke the first time? Not this last guy. Maybe there's something to do with that. I don't know. Kind of timing is weird, right? The offer was 8.5, I think. But the point of the offer sheet, in my opinion, if you're not going to have the balls to make the right offer, and if you're going to do that, you got to be prepared to lose the picks, then don't offer sheet. Just don't. Yeah, they were playing hardball with him, but and I get what he did. I didn't like it at the time. But what's he making, Harry? How much money? And you know what? For me, I look at that and I don't disagree with your sentiment, but I look at that and say, you got to ask a question here and be critical and go, why are they waiving him? Why? Does that make sense that they would waive a guy like that instead of try to trade him at the deadline? Doesn't to me, really. So, BL, does it have something to do with like what Ruzicka just did? So, I got to think there's something there more there than just saying, well, it's Kuznetsov. Let's try to get him. If there's a problem there, I wouldn't want to get him and bring him to a team where they're not having locker room problems. I wouldn't do that. Aiken, I realized, no, I was pretty sure it was him. Yeah. So, but is there like something new there? You think Harry Ice needs to be drug tested? I don't think Harry needs to be drug tested. No, I don't think so. He's making $7 million. They're not picking that up. They could do it, but I don't think they're going to. Andre, this is what I'm asking, right? Is that still there? If it's still there, that's the reason why Washington's doing this. It seems rash when you're this close to trade deadline that you waived him. Doesn't it to anybody else? I mean, to me, that's critical thinking. If you're not going to think that way and just go out and get the guy, you could be asking for a lot of problems. We're underway here in the second. Whistle already. It's 2-0 Montreal. They even have a clock up again. Look at that. Nice. No shots though. So they are obviously here on CBC or whatever having trouble with their software or whatever the hell. Yeah, I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't take the chance. Not for 7 million. If it was a lot less than that, okay. I don't think for 7 million. 11-4 on shots. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Wow, Tampa only got 4 shots in the first period. Yeah, there it is. 12-4 now. She just popped up. Yeah, I mean, listen, if Montreal can keep playing like this, so if the second period doesn't turn into a nightmare, this is really a trap game for Tampa. This is a team Tampa should beat, and they're getting outplayed so far. If not outplayed, at least evenly matched. We're up to nothing, so I don't know if it's evenly matched. Yeah, BL, whatever. I'm not touching Kuznetsov, and I don't think Hughes wants that type of player here. Remember, it's about character and checking those boxes. That doesn't change because the guy goes on waivers. He still has to do those things, and if not, they're not claiming him. A little over a minute in to this second period. Braden Point almost got away. The 221s there. R21 took him off that. Ooh. Almost there. Hagel almost got free in front. I don't know who took that shot, but Primo with a save. We'll have a face-off in front of the Habs net. Andre, I don't think so either. And there's no reason for them to go out and claim a $7 million player off waivers. Right? There's got to be a reason why Washington's not waiting till the deadline. There's got to be. It doesn't make sense to me. Something happened or whatever that hasn't come out yet. Something. He's regressed. He got caught with coke again. Something. Two and a half minutes into this second. Shots are now 12-5. Still 2-0 Montreal. Oh, boys. Fired in. Pearson's going to pick it up along the boards. He gets taken down anyway. And nope. Puck comes out. Montreal takes possession. Fired in by Savard. And who's going to come up with it cleanly? Tampa. They break it out. In Montreal's corner, behind the net to the other side. Matheson gets it up halfway up the boards anyway. It's back into the corner. Somebody's stick just went flying. Matheson's got no stick. They're holding it up against the boards. And Tampa comes up with it. Better get your stick there, Matheson. No, he does have it. Oh, it was slapstick. Oh, big shot from the point. I think that was wide or went off of Primo. It bounced off the backboards. It's already down in the Tampa's corner. Hagel sends it up along the boards to, is that Chiarelli? Chiarelli has it at the half wall. It gets sent into the corner. Matheson there gives it up to Chiarelli. He centers it. Nobody there. And he comes up with that. New hook? Nope. Kovacevic to Suzuki. Suzuki directs it to the corner. Kovacevic after it. Back at the point. Galley with a shot. Didn't get through. Cleared out. All the way down. This is waved off icing? How? It went all the way down without touching anything. At least I didn't see it touch anything. But that incident with COVID, that happened a little bit back, no? He's still there. To do what they just did to waive him this close to the deadline, there's something else. Slapstick sounds like a brand of school supplies. Or some kind of Slovakian comedy. Slapstick comedy. I see Chernak was out there. Oh, yeah, 91 is Stamkos. I couldn't remember who 91 was. Jesus. All right. We're almost 6 minutes now into the second. Shots are 13-6 now. Still 2-0. Puck goes over the glass or into the bench. Not sure which. at 14 minutes even. So we'll have a face-off there. Face-off to the right of Vasilevsky. Won by Tampa. Oh, Suzuki to Caulfield. Shot. Save. Peanut. My cat's meowing. Peanut. Come here, buddy. Is Hedman playing? Supposed to be. I don't have the volume up loud. So I don't know. But he was supposed to be. Did that go in? Come on, Peanut. Don't cry. Just come in. Come on, buddy. He likes to cry all over the house. He's a crier. That looked like that shot went in, then came out right away, and then he made a save. Like, I don't know what I just saw. Maybe not. I thought that went in. Anyway, that was close. Oh, it hit the post. That's what happened. It hit the post. Primo got lucky there. Goalie's best friend, the post. Your guy's crying also because he's hearing this? He stopped. Come on, buddy. Come on in. Door's open. Yeah, he doesn't want to come in. Stop crying, though. He does this, in the morning. He loves to cry. So I have to keep him in here while I'm working with the door closed, or he wakes up my son. It's funny. And he barely cries in here at all. The odd time, but he hardly cries in here at all. You let him out. 2 minutes later, he's crying. So he's so weird. He's the handicapped guy, though, but he's a good cat. That's basically all the bad that he does. He doesn't do bad things. So can't blame him. He's handicapped. Oh yeah, back to Hedman. I can't remember what number Hedman wears. That's so. I haven't seen the names on the back. I haven't seen his name, and I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. But he was supposed to be in the lineup. Am I in a pet-friendly building? The owners that own the building now bought it 2 years ago, 2.5, maybe 3. So they couldn't throw, So I don't think they really do want pets, but I know I heard somebody showing an apartment say, yeah, you can have one cat or one dog. So it's, I guess, sort of. I have 2 cats and a dog, which was allowed when I moved in, so they can't do anything about it. So yeah, it is a pet-friendly building. There's a lot of dogs and cats here, which is the best way to be. 3-2 for Springfield over Laval. Second period. A 77, that's Hedman's number. There, he's right there on the ice, isn't he? Yeah, Hedman's right there. Ooh, that was close. Say Primo. Come on, boys, get it out of here. Get it out of here. No breakdowns in front of Primo tonight. Yeah, there you go. As I said that, little passing play, boom, 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 and then Primo went off his blocker or his stick and in. I think he stumbled there. I'm not sure what happened. You could put that on Primo probably. I want to see it again though. It's like he threw a stick at it. I think that's what it was. But I mean, that was good puck movement by Tampa there. So Braden Point makes it 2-1. There he is. He's crying again. Peanut, come on, buddy. Peanut. Yeah, come cry over here. Come on, buddy. He won't. He usually comes when I call him. So it's 2-1 Tampa. And like I said, those defensive breakdowns, and there you go. And we got they get a goal. Second period. That's how it happens. Points, 32nd goal of the season. Good little move there by Harris. He was in trouble in front of the net, and he just sent it to the backboard and went and got it. It was a pretty good move there. 5-4 Tampa. I had 5-4 Habs, so saved there by Primo that I didn't see because I was looking over here. The last two goals, 43 seconds apart. Oh, and for the Rocket game. I see. Hagel broke in there, and a backhander kind of weak. Primo makes the save. Shot from the point was wide. Galley gets it out. Andy racing in to get it. What are you going to do with it, Andy? Anything? Oh, high stick. No call. High stick on Evans. They missed it completely. I mean, that high stick should not have been missed. It's funny how they usually the second period when the Habs are kind of blowing it, it coincides with some bad calls by the refs or missed calls. You predicted Tampa 3-2. You had Armia? Hopefully that's not the case though. Well, we'll see. You would win. Oh, look, there's blood. That's a 4-minute. Ah, man, that's wrong. That is so bad. That missed call. So bad. We should be on a 4-minute power play. Goddamn refs. Gotta have something to do with it, eh? Always gotta get involved where they shouldn't be. Puck went over the glass. Just wrong, man. Just wrong. Why are the refs against us? The refs aren't against just us. They're against every team. All teams complaining about this kind of stuff. So I think they take it as a game by game who they prefer. I don't know. That they shouldn't have missed that call. It's Dick Irvin's 92nd birthday today. Nice. Happy birthday, Dick. No, I wasn't talking to mine. It was just on the TV. Except Southern ones, they prefer Southern teams. You're talking about American teams, but are we playing an American team? Yeah, I don't know what he said to Evans. I don't know what he could have said. We missed it. That's all he could say. We didn't see it. I don't see how they couldn't see that or didn't see that. And if they didn't, all four guys on the ice like that, something wrong. On Monday, he turns 92 still. That's why you put on day. You just forgot the M. Anyway, it is what it is, right? What a difference. 345 points from their top six and only 46 or what, 49 from their bottom six. Tampa is getting that. I wonder what Montreal's numbers are for that. We're a little over halfway through the period. We should have said that a while back. Shots are 15-10 for Montreal. It is 2-1. And we just had a whistle. Oop, Tampa player hurt back there. You think they'd stop? They finally stopped the blow a whistle. It took a while. Oh, it's Kucherov. He's going right to the dressing room. Ooh, he fell and slid into the boards really awkwardly. Hit his knee first. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's his knee. Peanut, stop crying, buddy. Just come in. Yeah, come in. It's being stubborn. Too much Coors Light lost his balance. Oh, he did come in. No, that's the other cat. What the hell's going on here? Okay, so the refs have totally lost control of this game. What the hell's going on? Ah, are you kidding me? A hit to the head. No call. And then Galley's on somebody. Galley's going to get a penalty, but the guy that with the hit to the head on Evans, nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? How obvious can you be, refs? How obvious can you be? Are Peanut and Ray best friends? No, they're friends. Yeah, Kutrov's back out there, so. Minute left in the power play that they shouldn't have. Good clear by Montreal. So far, Montreal's PK's been good. What's a magic spray? What's a magic spray or magic sponge, Joe? What is the whistle for now this time? What the hell did they blow the whistle for? Good saves there by Primo. They killed off the power play. 6 minutes left in the second. Another fake injury there. Come on, what's going on with these? What the hell was that? How'd that guy get hurt? Oh, I get it, Joe. I get it. Glove saved by Primo. Again, they just throw punches, these guys, before anything. Oh, Jagai and Chernacker out there. Yeah, too bad nothing happened there. You're talking about Americans have no shame. They have no shame for that. Who's? You kidding me? Be embarrassed over that. Come on. But it's true, Tampa, first thing they do, boom, deal with that. Like, and they're not. He didn't get called for that. Just tripping. So we're gonna come out again with a penalty, and nothing for them. Yeah, but it's not obvious that the refs are horrible. They won't call that after. Yeah, a punch like that to a player's face. I'm sorry, that should be a penalty. And Marty's not happy. Marty's not happy. I don't blame him. I do like that Jack guy came in and just grabbed the guy by the face and pushed him back. Gooley was fine. Didn't hurt him. He was laughing about it. But he's still a penalty. And there's no penalties here, so. Peanut, shut up. Just come in here. I swear, he just sometimes just likes to cry. There's nothing new on Galley though. Galley always gets punched. They're not making calls like that for Galley. Best way you can get him back, score a goal before this period ends. Jack, I got a shot through there. Nice stick there by Slav. They just tied it up. Tie game 2-2. I'm currently not fielding questions about where Matt is, so don't ask. What the hell happened here? Man, Primo should have had that. I'm sorry. Primo should have had that. He's not missing. I'm just not taking questions. That's all. So you can read into it what you want. Nah, sorry. Primo probably should have had that. I just feel that he should have had that. Even though it was cross ice pass. Typical second period. They let the team back in. They better stop the fucking bleeding. Under 4 to go in the period. Come on, guys. Get the puck out of there. They do. New hook. Can't get to the net. Pearson with it. He centers. Shot from the point. Hit somebody. Harris sends it in. Hits a leg. And Tampa clears it. And here they come. 2-on. Well, no, now it's not a 2-on-1. Good defensive move there by, I think, Kovacevic. It was. Puck against the boards in the corner. Who gets it out? Tampa comes up with it. Nope. Yes, no, no. Montreal. Ullinen over the line. Into the corner. Fighting for it. Sent behind the net. Montreal's net, that is. Jack-Eye with it in the corner. Nice move to get away from the guy. Stretch pass up to the blue line. Misses the target of Gallagher. We got an icing. Maybe Matt's getting some. I'm getting what? I know what you mean. Maybe. Not really a thought I want to have. .153 left in the second. Face-off is to the left of Primo. Knock somebody on their ass, you guys. $127 left. And this period really different from the first, right? Montreal just not able to play that game they played in the first. Another fight coming up? Andy really wanted to go after it. Was it Hedman? He wasn't happy with somebody. Yeah, Hedman. Come on, let's get underway. Face off will be to the right of Primo. When they get to it. Come on, guys, you got to get it out of your zone. There, we get the puck finally. Suzuki over the line. Slav to Suzuki to Caulfield on the other side. Kovacevic whiffs on the shot. We got a 3-on-1 the other way. And a bad pass by Hagel. Wow. 30 seconds left. Six seconds. And we're going to be out of this period. Tied up at 2. At least it wasn't more damage than those 2 goals. That's for sure. Hey, Randy. X3J. Most live Andy's shown since Christmas. Habs are in the bottom 7, yes. Oh, Huzu, yeah. They when guys are fighting, they'll hold one guy so that the other guy can beat up on them. Like they're idiots. We were outshot 15-6 this time. Yes, we were. They're up in shots over us now. So yeah. Wasn't a great period by Montreal. Was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did. Just wondering about Habs' position in the June draft. Yeah, we're sitting in 7th from the bottom right now. I mean, I don't think that's going to get any better, right? I don't think they finish higher than that, and they could finish a little bit lower than that. X3J Tampa Bay is playing dirty tonight. Yes, without a doubt. And the refs are allowing it. And that's another sad part of it. Refs missed, totally overlooked a couple of things. And, yeah, I don't know. I think this game's different if they call the high stick against his name's Evans. That drew blood. We would have had a 4-minute power play. I don't think they get one of these goals if that would have happened. So how long until the Lightning win the third? What do you mean how long? You know how long? 15 minutes now till and then we're going to be at the third period. So I just hope Montreal comes back. They're tied up. It's not like this game is out of hand. They didn't blow it completely. So if they have a good third, they can still win this game. If they play a third like they did the first, where they take it to the Tampa Bay Lightning, not sit on their heels almost and let Tampa sort of decide how the play goes. I'm trying to think of that one now. I don't. Do you mean the reason the two were mad at each other? I don't remember what happened. So Galley's intense tonight, and Evans is having another good game. Yeah. First line was not quiet in the first. They're just quiet there in the second. They didn't do much in the second at all. That needs to change next period. Or they're gonna blow this, which would be a shame. It was like we're in an intermission. So you guys, what'd you think of this period? Let me know what you thought. Got any questions? Anything at all? You know, you're the winger that drives the play right now in this intermission. I got nothing. I gave you everything. I laid it all out there for you guys. The ref is the extra man for the Lightning tonight. Yes, it seems like it, right? Yeah, understatement there. Extra Cole's having an off season. Not what we expected from him. That's for sure. On the assist side of the puck, though, like that, he's having a good season there, and I think he's playing well overall. The goal side is underwhelming this year. Yeah, it wasn't a very good period at all compared to any other period. That wasn't a good period. So, but tied up at 2, so it's definitely not over. They got to stay at okay, but stay out of the box. Tampa should have been in the box, and they didn't get in there. You know that there should have been a 4-minute, high stick drawing blood penalty. That never happened. What were you right about, Paul? It's easy to say that, but yeah, you got to actually be right. Eric, typical second period. Yes. What's the second period I was afraid they'd play? Yeah, that was missed on purpose, if you ask me, Lucas. And then they had to sort of double down and like we missed it. We missed it. I'm sure that's what they said. We missed it. Read what? No, I'm not going to scroll back up to read. Oh, to stay out of the box? Yeah, but I said that too. I mean, I'm right too. I said that coming in. I said that in my preview. So if you ask me, I was right first because I said it in my preview. So there. Yeah, that I don't know if there were 4 missed calls or not. There were a few missed calls, without a doubt, and it changes things 100%. We're tied where? Oh, in predictions and being right? No, I'm not always right, so I don't say that. When I say it, it's a total joke. And when you say that, I'm always right, well, that's not true. Right in that statement, it's not true. Why? Because nobody's always right, so you're wrong. So just saying I'm always right is wrong. You could say I'm often right. That's more accurate. For me, definitely I'm not always right, and more often than not I'll be wrong. But I'll tell you, I'm probably going to be wrong on it. But in this case, I did not. I said they should stay out of the box. They got to be careful about penalties. 29% power play that Tampa had coming into the game. You don't want to take penalties. The only way that a follow through is allowed, right, is if the guy took a shot and on the follow through, that's right, that is allowed. It could be what it was. I mean, that could be what it was. It would be the only explanation that makes any sense, and I'd want to see it again to see if that was the case. Can't show you Peanut. He doesn't want to come into the room. I called him, you saw, a few times. But he's not meowing now. I'm not going to wake up the sleeping monster. Penguins prefer prospects over picks on Jake Gensel. Yeah, because Penguins, as long as Sidney Crosby is playing, are not going to go on a rebuild. So that makes sense to me. I guess he's doing trade deadline talk. I don't know how long we got left till third starts, but we should be about halfway through this intermission at least. So let me know what you guys think. Who hasn't, let me know. There's 19 people here. Say hi if you haven't already, and let me know what you think about this game so far. You can't see Gensel getting traded. Great teams right now don't have many good prospects, and bad teams probably aren't willing to trade good prospects for a rental. You never know, though. No, I mean, that's a good point. Then, he's a UFA, though, isn't he, Gensel? So they got to find a way to move him and not just lose him. Tell us the other scores. What other scores? In what? In the rest of the games? You want me to do that? I could do that, I guess. Let's see. All right, that's the wrong thing. What are the other scores? We got final Winnipeg 5-3 over Carolina. Florida 4-0 over Detroit. Edmonton 2-1 over Seattle. And Nashville 5-1 over Colorado. You got St. Louis 3-1 over Minnesota. These are all finals. Second intermission, Buffalo and Vegas. In Buffalo, 3-2 for Buffalo. Second intermission, Philadelphia 3, Ottawa 1. You got this game. You got Rangers and Toronto in a 2-2 tie. You got, Islanders 5-0 over Boston. Second period, 8 minutes left. Chicago and Columbus. Columbus 2, Chicago 1. Second period is just underway. San Jose 1, Dallas nothing. Second period is they're maybe in the intermission or just about to start. And then that's it. There you go. There's your update on the scores. Go Rangers, and I don't say that often. Anyways, there you go. There's your scores. Good for Boston. They're losing 5-0. It's not that good. Hey, you're welcome there, Paul. All right, we shouldn't be too far from third period. Hopefully the Habs will recover from that second period. The Bruins have been horrible. Yeah, I wonder how Cam's liking this game. Yeah, I'm fine with Boston losing. I have no problem with that, obviously. But I was just wondering why you said good for Boston. You meant it in like a sarcastic way, which is fine. I agree 100%. Poor Cam. Poor Cam having to watch his team losing like that. No, I look at Reeves now and I just want to puke, man. They're actually talking about Montreal, Tampa Bay. Look at this. Nope, not much. Yeah, that's what it said on TV here. Pittsburgh prefers prospects over picks because they're not trading Crosby and they're not going to rebuild while Crosby is there. So prospects work better for them than picks do. Makes sense to me. Plus, they're an old as fuck team. They need prospects to drop the age a bit. No? That's what I'm thinking. Should be back soon for this game. I'm looking forward to the third, and I just hope it's a good team comes out for Montreal and they're not thrown off by that second period. They weren't in the Florida game. They came back with a good third period. So, and it was a decent second. They didn't let down that long. I do believe they gave up 2 to Florida then. It's kind of back and forth, wasn't that game? Calgary retiring Kiprizov's number. He was a dandy in his day. He was a good goalie. A lot of shutouts. Kiprizov had a lot of shutouts. Excuse me. Why did I just say excuse me? I was moving my neck. I didn't say. Why would I say excuse me? Because I'm Canadian. I wonder with how it's kind of well known, Riley Smith wants out of Pittsburgh if a team calls about him during the deadline. Maybe a hockey move there. Well, I mean, I kind of think they're going to make if they're making moves, it's going to be more hockey moves than selling. Like I said, why would they be rebuilding while Crosby's still there? Same with Washington. They're not going to do that with Ovi there. When Ovi retires, they'll rebuild. When Crosby's retired, they'll rebuild in Pittsburgh. Kind of makes sense to me. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to be back soon for this game. They're out hitting us. They're beating us in the face-off circle, and they got about a little over 2 minutes more offensive zone possession. So basically, though, Montreal kind of holding their own there. Man, John Garrett's getting old. Jesus. I don't know why these guys, they all get older. I don't age. I don't know how that happens. Friedman saying Hannafin's preferred destination is Tampa. I mean, he's a Boston kid. I wonder why he doesn't want to go to Boston. I know Boston would like to have him. Well, I'll tell you, if they manage to get Hannafin, they're not going after Savard. And we're underway for the third. I was right. All right, 2-2. Shots are 18-17. Tampa's up on that. And we are just underway. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. See, Chernak's out there. So is Jackeye. The Arbor just went to the bench. Gonna yawn again. Jeez, Andy maybe don't. I think Andy, he almost got the puck, but so did one of the other guys, and he kind of took it off his stick. Like, that was dumb. I don't know if this was an icing call. They blew the whistle for something. Springfield 5-2 over Laval. That game's done. Oh, Andy wins the draw. Geez, Kovacevic is falling all over the place tonight, it seems. 2.5 minutes into this third period. Shots are now 19-17, still 2-2. Long shot at Primo. He just holds on. We'll have a whistle there. Wow, look at Arbor's numbers since being recalled. I would say that little stint down in Laval was really good for Arbor. Oh! Colin White can't do anything with it. Steals a puck, goes in all alone. We're going to get some more pushing and shoving. No, maybe not. We'll have a face-off in front of Primo. Paul, the ice is slippery every night. Isn't that inherent in it being ice? We are just over 3.5 minutes in. No, yeah, 3.5 minutes in. Excuse me. Habs win the draw. Oh, giveaway by Arbor. Four minutes in. Oh, bad giveaway there, maybe by Savard. No, it doesn't turn. Oh, another giveaway. Oh, good defensive play there by Suzuki, actually. Getting his stick in front of Kucherov's shot. Oh, man, Josh Rock. That was close. Got 2 attempts. Almost 5 minutes in. New hook shot. Save. Shot off a stick. New hook. Can't get the bounces tonight. Here goes Tampa. Is that Esamont shot? Glove save. By Primo. I dare say we're not going to get the 5-4 score I thought it was going to be, but we might get the overtime. The face-off wasn't good. They're going to redo that. And that came out. Should have been offside. Yeah, offside. Had to come up with it after the draw. Ooh, Jack, I got a shot away there. It was on net, actually. I think it was close. Getting closer and closer to the time where it'll be next goal scores. We're just under 14 minutes to go. Scores from the point. Is that Cole? No, Anderson. Fuck off. Anderson gets a goal from the point. Let me see this. He tipped it? What happened? Cole takes... No. Yeah, Cole shot. And he must have tipped it. Oh, yeah, and he tipped it down. Cole with a beauty of a shot and a tip in by Andy. His first goal in forever. And we got a 3-2 lead. 13:30 left here in the third. Montreal now up on shots, 24-22 as well. Well, Andy, you'll sleep better tonight, especially if that turns into the game winner. If that turns into the game winner, I was still right. Next goal would have won. But we'll see. There's still a lot of time left. So this game ain't over yet. Andy has a pulse. We'll see. Maybe that'll kick him off. We said it last time. Maybe that'll kick him off to some goals. It did. I think he got like 5 in a very short period of time. Maybe he will again. I don't know how many he's got. I didn't see the announcement, so I don't know how many he's got offhand. But he doesn't have a lot. He could use a little streak of scoring some goals. I would have thought he'd still have time to get to 20 after that first slump, but he didn't really do much. So there's no way he gets to 20, but he'll pass 10, hopefully. Ah, that's what they're showing. He has 8 now? He'll pass 10, but 10, I mean, it's not enough. It's half what he should have. He should have passed 20. He should be closing in on 20 now and not just closing in on 10. There's no way. You know what's nice about Cole Caulfield? I mean, I guess what else are you going to do? But he seemed genuinely happy. And Cole needs a goal. But he seemed genuinely happy for Andy. So I like that. Go get one for yourself, Cole. Oh, that shot knocked Vazzy's mask off from the point. Was that Arbor? Maybe it was a Slavkovsky shot. Nope. Yep, that shot knocked his helmet off. I don't know who took the shot. Whoever took the shot was a good shot from the point like that. Hit the goalie in the face like that. It's got to shake you up a bit too as the goalie, you know? They're showing Arbor. I wonder if it was Arbor. Imagine if it was 107 mile per hour slap shot that hits you in the mask like that. I'm sure it wasn't. He'd have been on the ice. 7 minutes into this third. 3-2 Montreal. Come on, boys. Oh, what's going on behind the scenes there? Come on. I thought Arbor might have gotten into something there, back there. It's along the boards behind the Tampa Bay net. Yeah, just in the corner now. Tampa's come up with it, though. Not as exciting a third period as I would have thought. I mean, that goal was nice, but the overall play, not as exciting as I would have thought. Still a decent pace to it. I mean, right now, Tampa needs a goal. 9 minutes in to the third. Shots are now 25-24. Montreal up by 1. Well, Arbor and Chernak, you should have hit him. Come on, Arbor. Uh-oh, we're going to get... There we go. There we go. Arms around each other. There's fighting going on there. I think Arbor's after Chaffee, not Chernak this time. I missed what set this off. You think they gave the goal to Caulfield? That goal, that puck looked like it definitely took a downturn, though. We're going to get penalties. What are we getting here? Let's see what happened exactly. Oh, yeah, that guy took Savard heavy into the boards. That was a horrible takedown. That's boarding. And then Nick went after him. And Arbor tried to get in there. That's why Arbor wanted that guy. Savard seems okay. Shaking up a little bit. He says he's fine. So Chafee's going to get what? That's more than a 2-minute. That's a boarding call. Come on. You can tell us what it is? I can't really hear, though. Oh, Arbor was punching him while he was down. I get it. Good stuff. Savard seems okay. He's getting a 2-minute for boarding. 2-minute for boarding. That's it, Paul. To me, as a minimum, shouldn't that be 5 for boarding? That should be a major penalty. That's it. 2 minutes for boarding. Yeah, explain that one, refs. We didn't give them a 5-minute for boarding because we felt that we wanted Tampa Bay to win this game, so we did that this way. Tampa dirty. They are a dirty team. Yep. Get him back with a goal right here. Come on, boys. That's how you get him back. Puck cleared. No, that should have been 5, maybe 5 in a game. That should have been 5. A 5-minute major. And I guess when you get a major, you get thrown out. Is that a normal thing? I can't. I'm not thinking right. Come on, boys. Let's get one here. Bad giveaway. Bad giveaway. 2-0. And they score. Shorty. Tied up at 3. That's a bad giveaway. I don't know who did it. That was a bad giveaway. Tyler Mott with the goal. I think Nick gave it away. Yep. Nick is guilty on this. Right between Primo's legs. So Nick gave it away. Primo probably should have had that. Well, that was a good prediction there, Paul. But like I said, you when you say you're always right, you're wrong. Now, if they get a goal on the power play, they still got a minute left. It would help. Hey there, Fancy Frosty. First time I'm seeing you out there, I think. Unless you change your name from something. Welcome to the channel. Bench Suzuki. Yeah, I don't think so. 28 seconds left here. I don't know. That's more fighting. There's a penalty. It's not going to get called. Cross check on Gallagher. Right into the goalie. That won't get called. Why would that get called? No, they're not calling it. Are you fucking kidding me? How's that not a penalty? Right there. I don't know why Jack I didn't go in there after Chernak. Chernak's the one that did it. Still, no penalty. Come on. Yeah, on Chernak, he should go bananas. Hey, Gabriel. Got back from Cuba. Not nice. You're not enjoying the weather here. I don't blame you. What a bullshit ref game. Bullshit. Basically 8 minutes left in the third. Shit. Suzuki hits the post. God damn it. That was close, man. Refs should get first star here. You're right. That's what they want, I think. These guys were in the 2021 playoff series? I don't remember that. I wasn't following who the refs were that much. Just Chris Lee. Galley might always get hit, but that was a clear cross check right in front of the refs. There's no way they didn't see that. So no call there. That's ridiculous. Harry Rice, that's a bad take. That's a bad take. You cannot say Gallagher has zero heart. Come on. Please. My God, sin bin. Let's get in there right now and argue that one. You can say other things about Gallagher, but to say he's got no heart, that is wrong. And even if that is true, he's got that in spades. So they're saying they gave that goal to Caulfield. They did. Oh, sure, that changed direction. So that's the case. Caulfield has his 20th goal, if that's the case. Six and a half left. Going overtime or next goal wins. BL, I'm starting to think you're right. JFed, maybe that is what happened. It went off the defenseman. That's why it changed direction. Listen, I'm happy that Cole got the goal. I want to see him get his 20th goal. Get that out of the way and move on from there. He's been stuck at 19 for like 7-8 games. Come on, boys, just hang on to it. Hang in there. Hang in there. Where's my dog? No idea where my dog is. Oh, behind me. Sitting there. Looking at me. Hey, you. What you doing? I thought I heard you making noise up there. The refs are consistent. They're consistently bad, but they're consistent in that. And it does seem like they do favor a few teams, but there's too many NHL teams, coaches, and all that complaining about the refs that it's not just against Montreal. So they're just inconsistent with like everywhere. So again, need better refs. They gotta do something, or the game is too fast. You know, when I was a kid, the game today is so much faster. Maybe the game is too fast for the refs, for anybody really to be 100% consistent, making good calls. But some of these are clear. Like, there's no way they didn't see that cross check on Galley. Come on, there's no way. The high stick on Evans. Come on. Refs might be on strike. They're not. They're in the game. Rempe and Reeves just had to go. Slight edge to Reeves. I don't like to hear that. I think that right now the kid out of Columbus. And Matthew is the top dog in the league. Has he fought Arbor? So we'll find out. He's maybe right now, but we'll see. One thing's for sure, I gotta say, Tampa not intimidated by Arbor out there. I am very happy also to say, glad to see that Arbor's not overreacting and losing his temper. Rempe going to get a concussion. Didn't he have like 2 black eyes already? That's like, yeah. Kid better be careful. 5:20 left here in the third. Still 3-3. Montreal up 29-27 on shots. He's looking more and more and more and more like we may be going to overtime. Still 5 minutes. There's enough time for one of these two teams to score. Bieksa on CBC earlier was saying that he's got a bit to learn about the fighting, but he'll learn that over the years if he lasts. .448 to go in this third. Icing against Tampa. Who's some of these guys? They're just monsters. They're just monsters. They're so big, man. If anything, I mean, Arbor has a little bit of a disadvantage height-wise, even though he's 6'4". And number 4, who's 41 there? Chafee. He just knocked that over the glass on purpose. And that should be a delay game penalty right there. I'm sorry, but he knocked it over the glass on purpose. Yeah, BL, because I mean, Nyland, not a huge guy. He took on everybody, but still not a huge guy. Today, though, they're monsters. Aiken, yes, they have. When I do get the refs thing for my preview, I always go through them like looking for Chris Lee. We're not getting them, are we? Oh, good stick work by Point. Habs lead the lead with 34 games decided by 1 goal. Means they've been in most games and they're competitive. 3 minutes left. Yeah, I think we're definitely at the next goal is going to win this game. And it looks like they're going to go to overtime. Ref missed an offside. I didn't see that. I missed it too. The missing link was nuts on and off the ice. Who's that, the missing link? Wow, that was close. Clear that. 145. Kucherovs, they're dangerous. I better change the time on the post game. What are we at? What do I change it to? Link Gates? Oh, yeah, that's right. They call him missing link. I remember that. The game's not fixed. The refs are just crooked. Clear this puck, guys. Big pressure by Tampa here. Nice. Slaff's going to clear it out, and we're going to go to overtime. We are going to overtime. 3-3 tie. And he's been amazing tonight. Really? He's been okay. Listen, he's been like okay, but amazing? I don't know about amazing. He's been good. Are they showing a highlight here, or not? This game is over? No, I mean the third period's over. Yeah, they're showing a highlight. Okay. Getting ready for overtime. My guess is Suzuki, Caulfield, Matheson to start. Or maybe Suzuki, Slaff, Matheson to start. They're showing the goals. Man, Suzuki came close. Hit the goddamn post there. Galley's playing his best game of the year tonight. He's had some good games. So I think he's really intense. He's really involved. They're 9-0. I don't know what the overall record X through J is against Tampa, but at home, Tampa's 9-1-0 against Montreal in their last 10 at home. So in Tampa, Montreal's due to win. They literally are. So we'll see. Can they do it here in OT? We're about to get underway. They got Hagel out there. I saw Suzuki out there. Matheson. Chiarelli for them. Hagel and Chiarelli. Who else? Who else? Yeah, so it's like it was Suzuki, Caulfield, and Matheson. Matheson with it. Oh, he loses at the blue line. I don't know who the third guy is for them. Is it Chernak? Yeah. Chiarelli, Hagel, Chernak. And Chernak goes off. I notice Gooley's out there now. Ooh, Hedman walks right in. He doesn't score. A delayed penalty against Montreal. No. Yeah, against Montreal. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, yeah. That's bullshit. I don't care what the goddamn thing is. That's bullshit. It better be goddamn egregious. And I didn't see anything egregious. A hooking call. Are you kidding me? That I don't even have words for how bad that call was. That is the softest overtime call I maybe have ever seen. So yeah, the refs are just letting you know what their agenda is. No, if you don't call that cross check against Gallagher, you don't call that. Barely a hook. Minute gone in the power play. It was close. They clear it. 15 seconds left in the power play. What do you mean, so what? That's bullshit. I don't care what you want. That's bullshit. Caulfield. No, can't hang on to it. Gooley with a nice shot. I guess, yeah, we're at 4-on-4. So there's a break in the action. Just over a minute left in the OT. Bad pass. Leafs Rangers also an OT. Hang in there, Primo. 15 seconds left here. And we go to shootout. Yep, we're going to the shootout. Going to the shootout. I changed the time over here again. Okay, let's get this on real quickly there, boys. Just trying to get clarification on something. St. Louis talking to the ref. So who leads off? Caulfield? No. If we win in this shootout, we need a crazy Sally. They won't do that. St. Louis telling the ref he missed the headshot to Primo. That could be what they're talking about. All right, who's leading off? Brandon Hagel. Oh, yeah. On Primo. Good save, Primo. Suzuki leading off for Montreal. Save Vazzy. Who is that? Oh, it was Point. Save Primo on Braden Point. Caulfield up. Come on, Cole. Scores! Cole Caulfield. Could that be the game winner? Could it be the game winner? We'll see. Right through the legs. Stamkos. Stamkos scores. But Montreal gets a goal here, they win. Armia. Interesting choice. Armia misses. Buck. I think Suzuki needs to learn a new move, probably. Save Primo. I didn't see who that was. Kucherov. Saved on Kucherov. Nice. All right, once again, Ulinen's up, and if he scores here, they win. Wow, that was close, though. Vasilevsky got just the shaft of his stick on that one. Damn it. Yeah, who's do I know? But they didn't send Jack-Eye. Glove save, Primo on Esamont. Slap. Save Vasilevsky. Off to round 6. Come on, it's going to be one of those forever. Hedman scores. Hedman scores. We need a goal on the next one. Josh Roy. They win. Tampa wins in a shootout. That sucks. That just sucks. All right. Let's see. Where am I at? Let me just see what I got to reset this game to. Or the next one, too. Give me a second, guys. But we lose in the shootout. And, yeah, okay. I'll be back in 8 minutes for the post-game breakdown. I'll get the stats and everything. We'll look at this game. Too bad we lost. But I got to take off so I can go do a few things before we're back in 7 or 8 minutes. Thanks for watching. Too bad we lost. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. I'll see you in like 7 minutes. And stay safe out there. Peace out. Ciao, everybody. If you don't come back in, enjoy the rest of your evening. Ciao, everybody. If I can just find my... Yeah, there it is.